In the quiet village of Umokoro, there was a narrow, winding footpath that everyone avoided once the sun set. The elders called it Ogwagu Road, but the younger ones had renamed it the Whispering Path. Because at night, people said it spoke. Not loudly. Not in words. Just soft, unsettling murmurs that felt like breath against the back of your neck. No one could explain it. Farmers who returned late swore they heard footsteps trailing behind them, though the path was always empty. Palm wine tappers claimed the bushes moved even when the wind was still. And the only person who ever tried to investigate, old Pa Ibuka, returned with white hair and silence he carried to his grave. But when strange disappearances began, the whispers became more than a superstition. 3 goats. 2 chickens. 1 teenage boy who went to collect firewood and didn't return. The village entered panic. That was when Adaeze arrived home from the city. She was a 24-year-old investigative journalist, sharp, curious, and stubborn in all the dangerous ways. She didn't believe in village tales. Not until her own younger brother, Kolechi, claimed he heard footsteps behind him one evening. She knew fear when she saw it. And she knew a story when it called her name. So Adaeze decided to investigate the Whispering Path, alone. The night she went, the moon was thin like a sickle, barely lighting the path. The air was too still. The silence too heavy. She carried a small torch and her late father's charm necklace for courage. At first, nothing happened. But when she reached the abandoned well at the center of the path, the night shifted. The bushes behind her rustled. Footsteps. Slow. Dragging. Not animal steps, human ones. Her torch flickered. Ada. Adaeze, a voice whispered. She froze. Her heart hammered so loud she thought the voice could hear it. But she gathered herself and stepped toward the well. That was when she saw it. Shadows scraped across the ground, long and thin, moving even though nothing stood there. Her instinct screamed for her to run. But something else caught her attention. A faint sob. She followed the sound around the well, and there, hidden between the thick bushes, was the missing boy, Chika. Trembling,
It's going to be
barefoot,
okay.
eyes wide with terror.
Everything is going to be
Don't
okay.
let them see you, he whispered.
Look over there.
Adaeze asked, trying to pull him up. But before he could answer, the footsteps returned, this time faster, angrier, circling them.
Look over there.
Adaeze gripped Chika's hand and ran. Branches whipped their skin. The whispering grew louder. Something cold brushed the back of her neck like fingers trying to pull her back. Her torch died completely. They ran in darkness until the path spit them out near the village square. The villagers rushed to them. Chika was safe. Adaeze was trembling. That night, the elders confessed the secret. Years ago, during the civil unrest, several refugees had disappeared on that footpath. They were never properly buried. Their restless spirits lingered, trapped between worlds, calling out for help no one understood. The village had ignored their cries for years. But Adaeze understood something new. The whispers were not meant to harm. They were calling for remembrance. So the community held a cleansing ceremony. Prayers were said. Names remembered. Graves honored. And for the first time in decades, Ogwagu Road was silent. Days later, Adaeze walked the footpath at dusk. No whispers. No footsteps. Just peace, deep and final. She returned to the city and published her story titled, When the Forgotten Speak. It went viral. But more importantly, Umokoro finally slept without fear. And the Whispering Footpath whispered no more.